What's going on, YouTube? This is the FASS system, F-A-S-S, fuel and air separation system. Fuel and why ain't it like W-fast or FW-fast? Because it's fuel, water, and air separation system. Anyways, this is what separates your water. The other one's on the other side. You can tell because there's a little drain. This is the water. Bought this in 2016 and it didn't go out. Okay, it was just making god-awful noise, and so I called them. It's like $200 to get another one. If you have the old style, you might have to replace it because I think it's like a blue base or something like that. Called them, said, hey, I need to get the pump, which is this top part. It's a T-block right here. If you don't know, I need to get this rebuilt or replaced. And so I came up. They said, this is the 95, this is the old one. Oh my bad, I'm all over the place here. I'm not gonna take it completely out because it's like literally the same thing. Oh, screw it. All right, let's see how. There's 4 bolts on the bottom of it, right? This is sitting in the truck like this, right? I was just looking at the back of the new one, okay? I'm gonna send this one back and have it rebuilt because it worked fine. It worked fine. The way the truck is, go watch my other videos. I'll do another upgrade or update video or whatever. But anyways, 95 GPH. CP3 is still stock. Fuel injectors have been upgraded, but the fuel transfer tubes to the fuel injectors has not been upgraded. So this worked great for 10 years. It still works. It sounds like a bunch of broken glass or something that's going on in here. So you take these 4 bolts out, and they're hex bolts, see right here, hex driver. It is going to be 3/16. As you can see, I'm missing this one. Don't be an idiot. Go to Lowe's, pick these up. 3/16. It should be like, I don't freaking. It's one of them. Okay, I thought it was on here. Isn't it on here? Somehow I figured out that this is the right size I need. What size is it again? 3/16. Okay. Why is this? Yep. Get this. It's upside down. 3/16 hex to go for these screws. I couldn't find it no freaking where. I had to figure it out myself, but so I broke this one. Trying to get these screws off. That's been in there for 10 years. When I put them back in, I put a tad bit of anti-seize on the base of the screws, bolts, whatever they are. So 3/16 are the bolts. Get this, need this. The O-rings, these stayed in here. I mean, it's been on there for 10 years. They give you extras in your little package, and there's a little white ball. The white ball, let's see here, what am I looking at? The white ball goes into the big hole. Nothing goes into this hole. White ball, the little marble they give you goes in this one. But you'll set it on top of this, right? So you'll set the T-block there, the white ball is on this side of where that big hole is. Okay, made you look, no, I'm just kidding. So the installation part of this is, when you take this off, get some carb cleaner, get some hot water, soap, I don't give a shit what you get, some diesel, and clean the top of this piece, this bottom piece, clean it off, just spray the ever living Jesus out of it. Make sure it's clean. You come over here and you grab your O-rings for the new one, right? So imagine this is the new one. And I have a little bit of white lithium grease, like a little tube of it, for small jobs like this, instead of having a, whatever, doesn't matter. Get some grease, and I just put a dab like on all four corners. So 12, 3, 6, and 9. And I placed the O-ring in there, and I did the same for the small one. And then I very carefully came over here and fucked it up. Just kidding. Yeah, you put it on there and it's a pain in the ass. You could put it on here. You might need 2 people to do this. Don't forget there's a 10 millimeter. I believe it's 10 millimeter back here. That bolt right there. So don't forget that one is. But it's a pain in the ass because it doesn't want to sit there without falling forward. So you got to hold it and try to get one started, or have a buddy to help you out, or I don't know, do some redneck shit, get a piece of 2x4 or something and just prop it up. I don't know, whatever. However you want to do it, I'm just here to help. So once you get this all installed and you plug it in, right? Don't forget to plug it in. Don't ask me how I know. Then there's going to be the filters. These are 2 cat filters. I really like these filters because they're like a smaller micron, 2 and 5, I believe. It might be 2 and 5 or 2 and 5. It don't matter. Lowest microns that I found, best filters that I'm aware of at this point in time in my life. Before you put the filters on, right? Turn the key a couple of times. Turn it on, don't turn it over, just turn it on. Listen for the pump, turn it off. Forgot something. Before you install this, right? Put diesel in this hole. Just get you a gallon of diesel, right? Get you an old milk cart, milk jug. Put a gallon of diesel in that joker and just stick it in here until it's coming out this hole, right? You're gonna get diesel all over. You're gonna smell that diesel. It's a job, okay? But because I did that, it only took like 2 turns of the key to get it primed. And it'll start coming out the bottom of this hole right here. So put your filter on there, but don't put it on there, but maybe like 2 or 3 threads. Just twist it on there about 2 or 3 times and let it prime up and let it come out. And then you'll have the diesel on top of that where the rubber seal is and stuff like that. If you don't have diesel sitting on the side like I didn't, because I'm an idiot, put the diesel on the rubber on top of your filter, put it in there hand tight, get an oil filter wrench, and just go, just, that much. It doesn't have to be King Kong tight on there, It doesn't have to be 75 foot-pounds, which is another thing. These bolts are, or screws, or whatever you want to call them, hex screws, hex bolts, screw it. These are to 10-inch pounds. 10-inch pounds for the little guys. Hand tight with just a little of an oil filter wrench or something for the filters. So once it comes out of here, right, then it's going to go to that one. So put that one on and put about 2 threads on it as well. Well, I took this one, I had this one off and I kind of was underneath this one just to get some of the sprinkle of the diesel to come out and put on top of that rubber gasket that's on top of that filter. Don't forget to diesel or oil your gaskets on top of these filters. So, break this down really quick. 3/16 inch bolts right underneath. I don't know if you see that, but it's right here. Okay. Unplug it, which is over there. Unplug it, 10 millimeter, 3/16. Take this off, clean the crap out of it. Put the new white ball on this side. O-rings with the gaskets to keep them on this T-block. Put diesel fuel in this T-block before putting it on. Put the bolts back in, plug it in, prime it, put the filters on, good to go. Simple job, didn't take too long, pretty easy. I hope this helped.